Good morning. Welcome to
Good morning.
GFTS. I'm joined with Cruzades of Motivation in the snow, Double Osiris, and shortly we'll be joined by Old Dog Fitness. And we're gonna be running that set that training day put us on to. It's the ascending ladder, except we're gonna do it with a variation. We're gonna do plank push-ups instead of standard push-ups. We're gonna do chin-ups instead of pull-ups, and we're gonna do bench dips instead of regular dips. And it just goes to show you the multiple variations we could include to, keep it interesting. And today we was talking about be quiet and be ready, but me and Aldo was also talking about what's happening. So I think every week we're going to talk about what's happening, and it could be anything because a lot of things happen in life. And this show, we should be talking about more than just the same positivity because real life is more than that. But sorry, what I noticed was happening and that I really want to talk about, that I noticed and really resonated in me was Double Osiris's PR on bench. That's what's happening. That's what stood out for me, and that's what I want to talk about. Unfortunately, the best person that can talk about it is my brother Double O. But let me tell you what I think about it first. Let me, I think it's Old Dog. Let me bring him in. Salute to Vinny. What
What's
Good
up,
stood
morning,
Vinny?
out
all dog.
most? What
Morning,
stood
guys.
out most to me about what's happening with Double Osiris's bench PR is his commitment and the amount and the length of time that he took to achieve this goal. It wasn't short-sighted. It wasn't quick. It took a long time to build up, and he even took unusual rest days leading into it because that's how significant and important it was. And not only that, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you crushed your goal by over 20 something pounds,
Yeah.
right? You was
Yeah,
going for,
15.
yeah, by 15. So,
Yep.
and I think you still had more in the tank because you was getting reps prior to that. So that's what's happening. I noticed and I appreciate all of the effort and time it took to get there. And I appreciate how you really blew it out the water more than you even expected. And it's just a result of how the journey is greater than destination. But now that you're at the destination, now what?
That's the biggest lesson I think it's been. So thanks, first of all. Uh, and I appreciate that. But I think one of the biggest lessons has been that, like, there was like this huge buildup to the crescendo of the PR, which was 240. I was my first goal was 225. I felt very confident I was going to hit that. So then my next goal, which was more of a question mark, was 235, which I blew through. And then I think I slipped up on form because that 245 I missed, but it was so close. And then I came back
You were
after a
moving
fail.
it.
Yeah,
You were definitely moving it. It was there. It was
yeah.
there.
Because I came back and
So
hit that 240 after, and it was like, I don't know.
Nice.
I kind of kicked myself in the butt for not trying 245 again. But doesn't here was my big lesson was it doesn't matter. Like, that was a great day. Like, I went into it with a different mindset than my working heavy lifts. Like, it was just like, okay, I'm gonna get what I get. I've put in the work. And and so now it's back to hard work. Like, that was the best part of it to me is like, okay, I can put the PR out of my mind now and just get back to work, which, there's good days of hard work and bad days, but that's where the PRs are built. PRs are just a byproduct of the hard work all the time. So I'm ready.
exactly.
Short break and
Yep.
then I'm back to it.
That was very impressive. Oh, very, very impressive.
Thanks,
Proud of you
Ben.
for that.
Yeah, it took a year. That last year was a 200 for one, and it was ugly. I want to look at that one again just to watch it. But it was a grindy, ugly
Shout out to
200.
Rob Simpson's programming.
Yeah, shout out to Rob. I mean, he's He's been awesome this whole time. We've done little tweaks throughout, like when things change in me, or he sees something that we need to tweak. It's been a great journey. The journey's been awesome. Now we're on to the next one.
Yep. Onward and upward, like I said.
And hey, and what is the next goal, though, Cyrus?
I don't know. I mean, a long time ago, like 2 years ago, that's a long time ago in my bench life. I looked up some numbers for old guys like me in our 50s, and it said like 265 is like a really good bench. So a long time ago, I was like, wow, that'd be crazy if I get that. Now, that doesn't seem that crazy.
See, this is what gets under my fucking skin. Like 265, they say, for a guy that's 50. You show me how many 20-year-olds are legitimately benching 265 pounds. It's very few. It's very few.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this whole thing like, oh, well, Derek, you're benching 245. I hope when I'm 50, I'm doing it. Well, what about today? What the fuck are you doing today? Talk about what you're doing today. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
At 30.
Oh, yeah.
All of this bullshit. Oh, yeah, I hope, fuck that. 265. And you're there. I mean, you're going to get that, no doubt, if you keep doing what you're doing. And even beyond. Sign this guy up for the 300 club soon enough. But, But anyway, that was a great accomplishment, man. And if you could do that, you could do much more. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you're gonna progress. It doesn't matter if you're 50 or 20 or 30. Just fucking do it, and you're gonna progress.
I agree, man.
Totally
agree. Yeah, 265 seems incredibly achievable now.
And well, it should, because you've proven to yourself that you can move along. You just said you exceeded your expectations, and there's no reason why you can't do it again.
Right.
And now you have that confidence. You have that confidence that you can do it. You know how to do it, right? You have your program. You follow that. Obviously, that program worked for you.
Yep.
And just stay on target, and you'll just keep going. You'll keep going. And then the other thing, even with Gus with this Wingate set, he's fucking crushing it every which way. You know what I mean? Right. Every time he does it, it gets better, and he's changing it up. He's doing it without weights, with weight, 20 weights, 20 pounds, 45 pounds. I mean, he's just fucking crushing it. And again, hey, that's pretty good, Gus, for a 41-year-old guy. Fuck you. It's good for a 21-year-old guy.
That's true.
Thank you.
Amen to that, old dog. Amen to that, man. Well said, man.
Yeah.
Get fit and talk shit, baby.
Meanwhile, I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart right now. Every bone in my body hurts. I just want to go back to bed. And I'm talking shit. And I'm standing here talking all this shit.
So, you want to do the bind? So, Vinny, just to fill you in, Aldo doesn't have the dip bar, so as a compromise, we're gonna do bench dips with him. We're gonna alternate the push-ups with plank push-ups to target our triceps different, and we're gonna exchange the pull-ups with chin-ups and do bench dips. Now, you don't have to. You can run regular dips. You can run regular pull-ups and regular push-ups, but that's just what we'll be doing.
Yeah, I'll do everything you said, except I'll just do my dips on here on the bars.
All right, that's great.
Stretch those wrists a little bit.
All right, so yeah. So let's buy it in, man. Let's buy these tickets, man.
25.
All right, 25. I gotta do them all the way out here. I clean up my little spot over here, so my gloves don't get wet. It's winter time.
Good morning, this is a yogi doing burpees in his basement.
Morning,
Eric,
George.
George, good morning,
Morning, George.
everyone. Thank you all for joining us, man. We really appreciate it. And we really want to deliver some sort of value to you in
Yeah.
terms of even if it's a message or uplifting message or entertainment or just hard work and effort, whatever it is, we just want to provide what we have. What's happening
Right,
with
man.
you, Vinny? What's happening?
No, same old stuff. I just been watching you guys. Actually, this morning, that's what got me charged up. I was watching Brother Derek do this set, and he was powering through it. And I said, I got to start getting into these sets. And the Wingate set, I haven't done. I think I told you. Well, I did the one video where I just did the dip half of it, and I threw in some burpees and squats, right? And then I have done the weighted part of it. I haven't done it together yet, the dips and the pull-ups, but I ran it with the dip side of it, and then I did the pull side of it. And with each of those, I added in burpees and squats. And just watching you guys with these sets, and I said, and this one I haven't done yet, and I said, I got to get into this set. So yeah. And then last night I got a little stupid with the pulls, and I don't know. But then, like I said, if you took off every day that something hurt you, you'd never work out. So you just got to push through it, So yeah, status quo.
That is cool. That's good. Aldo, what's up? What's happening with you?
Man, this is happening for me right here, winter time, baby.
You got
And
snow
in this
already out
time,
there?
already
You
snowed,
snowed in
man.
already?
I was snowed in. Look at
Oh.
this. Merry
Oh,
Christmas.
shit. Yeah, right.
Hey, but in these times, man, it's when the grit is test. You know, the grit, the determination is test because even just to go to the gym, bro, that's a whole task. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting out, driving there, whatever. Coming to the park, giving a bigger task, but whatever, man. But what's happening, man? Amazon got $9 for healthcare a month. How crazy that shit is.
What do you
It
mean?
costs $9 for healthcare.
$9. They're planning to have a $9 a month healthcare system, which it will be. Let me explain how it will be. It will be a whole virtual thing where they already send you medicines. They already, have a like a FaceTime doctor. I thought this shit was crazy, man. So that's what's happening, man.
So
But
Where's that, Aldo?
huh?
Amazon is offering these services
Oh,
to
Amazon.
the public for $9 a month to receive health care.
To receive healthcare, yeah.
I would like
I,
to know what it covers. What are
Yeah.
the
that should be my
limitations?
mind.
What are the co-payments?
Right.
Does it have to be an in-network type of thing? Because there's going to be other variables. And on the
Yeah.
flip side, Amazon is going to run this country because you take over healthcare, you're taking over delivering good and products. You deliver, they just monopolize everything.
That's a good point.
Everything.
But I think what's crazy, man, in two aspects. The biggest aspect for me is that's crazy that a company like that is doing more so for the people because that's help for a lot of people, bro. Not me because I don't go to the doctor. I take care of myself, right? But for a lot of other people, and I think it's crazy that they doing more so for the people than the actual government that's supposed
So
to
it
be doing
seems,
that
my
for us,
brother. So it
huh?
seems. So it
So
seems.
it seems that's
So
that's
it's
my view of that. Oh, they're in there for the business, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not gonna just do it out of or who knows. Like I
No,
don't
it's
know
for the
the
business, my brother. We know that.
huh?
It's for the business. We know that. And
yeah.
that's cool. But I would
Not
still like to gather more information as to what these services are going to provide because people do that. They sign up for all of these things at a discounted price. And then when they actually need the services, those services can't be fulfilled because there was too much fine print of what you're actually getting for $9. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
see the doctor, but it's our doctor that we trained online. at Amazon University. You don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but also let me add a little grain on that, Gusto. We cannot think that every rich person, bro, is a bad person or doesn't have good intentions. Or any of these owners of big companies, we cannot just think that, you know what I mean? Because a lot of these people they make money, bro, and they feel the need to help. Right? Now I don't see that's a I believe that I used to believe, but it's not true, man. There's a lot of people with money that wanna help the people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There are.
I
There are. You can't paint
Me,
everybody with a broad brush. But Al,
No.
my
mostly.
contention is right, right. But when you look at, first of all, the big pharmaceutical companies, fucking corrupt to the core. Corrupt to. They're not
Yeah, yeah.
about curing anything. They're not about curing anything. You know, if you look at the way the prices with these, I used an example one time when my mother was alive. She needed a medication that Medicare wouldn't cover. They just wouldn't pay for it. And they told me if you want to get it, it's going to be like $1,600 a month.
Right.
And I bought the exact same medication for $98 from a Canadian pharmacy, and I was getting it for $98 a month. And in this country, the exact same medication, they were selling it for $1,600 a month, right?
Mm.
And we can go on and on and on, but it's the big pharmaceutical companies are the
crooks.
fucking devil. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting what they do.
That's true. I agree on that.
And they come up with all these medications. I'm not saying that there aren't medications that aren't going to that don't save people's lives, but generally speaking, all right, we got blood pressure medications. How many people do you know have taken a blood pressure medication for a certain amount of time and then gotten off it? That's something that they put you on for life. You talk about diabetes medications. They have you convinced that type 2 diabetes is a lifelong. There's nothing we could do about it. We're just going to try and manage it. Take our medicine, take our insulin. Use all the supplies, you know, the glucometers and the strips. It's billions and billions and billions of dollars that they make. And people, they're not curing anything. They just keep giving you more and more pills. Look what they're doing now with these medications, this Ozempic and what's the other one, Wegovy. They're convincing people that your obesity is genetic, and the only way to beat it is to take these, again, for these injections that you're taking, $1,500 a month. And to lose a couple of pounds, just fucking stop eating. But you know they have people convinced, and
it costs you less too.
Yeah, I mean it's unbelievable what they do. It's unbelievable, you know. And they have people convinced that this is the way to go, that that it's healthy, and it is not. For every one of these things, they're really poison to your body, and there's ramifications for everything you put into your body. And how people can just go, you know, and you talk about age, like, you know, Derek, like, oh, somebody over 50. The average guy over 50 is taking what, 4, 5, 6 medications a day, a fucking day for the rest of his life.
They're
It's
taking
just disgusting.
medications to take care of the side effects from the medications they take.
Right.
Exactly.
No, yeah, man. And you know what? A thing that always comes to me is that this shit has a root that's so deep we don't even know because
Right.
doctors they learn this shit in school. Like they don't teach him in school about, oh man, maybe you could recommend to your clients this routine exercise because a lot of doctors don't even exercise themselves.
No, because if you look at it, Aldo, do you know who drives the curriculum in medical schools? The pharmaceutical companies. So they're not going to the curriculum. They're not going to train these the doctors are just, they're products of the whole system, basically.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
You know, they're coming out and they're, you know, they were taught this because this is what the pharmaceutical, all they know is here's your symptom, here's the pill, like a slide rule. They're not fixing anything. They're not curing. It's almost like they describe mechanics today, right? Mechanics aren't like back in the day, like mechanics would be ripping out parts of cars and fixing stuff and rigging things up. Like they knew how to fix stuff. Like today, mechanics, they have these diagnostic tools, and then they'll say, this is bad, that's bad. And they pull the part out and they put another part in. And that's basically what doctors do today. Like these I'm not talking about these, like I've talked before about these trauma surgeons that could replace limbs and they're pulling out organs and putting livers in and hearts in. That's a skill. That's something different. I'm talking about just a general practitioner that you go to when you say, "Yeah, I got the sniffle." They write antibiotics like they're candy. Just here, take antibiotics. They do so much damage to your body, right? But that's all they know. And if you have some type of pain, you know, all right, they give those pain pills out like they're chewing gum, right? You know, anti-inflammatory drugs, and it just messes up your whole body. But that's all they know. That's what they do.
Doctors actually have a monetary benefit in prescribing specific medications. Pharmaceutical companies
They
go to doctors,
Yeah,
they advertise this specific medication and product that they're trying to move, and they offer these doctors some sort of monetary benefit in prescribing that.
right.
I mean, Lord knows if they're using,
Exactly.
but it's a complete business transaction that if anybody even meets any part of that criteria, it's in their benefit to prescribe this medication just to keep their business running.
Right.
Absolutely. 100%. You're 100% right, Gus.
That's just a fact. When a doctor prescribes you a medication, there's an ulterior motive, mostly. Not all the time. There's doctors that'll go broke trying to do the right thing. But if you're
That's
not
right.
going to go
That's
broke
right.
doing the right thing, then you're going to keep prescribing somebody something with some side effects or residual customers.
That's right, man. Shout outs to all the doctors. Hey, if there's one around here, man, shout outs
Yeah.
to all the doctors that take that type of risk, right?
I haven't
Because
known.
I know one. I know one. Okay, there
Yep.
was this doctor around here that when the COVID hit, he knew what's that fucking chloroform? What I forget the name of that one medicine that they it's proven now that it helps you with it. Um,
The
Man, I forget the.
hydroxychloroquine.
Yeah,
Hydroxychloroquine.
that's it. So this doctor, he was putting his career and his livelihood in the line to help people around, right? And he came about from people that you have to know somebody that knows this doctor for him to help you around,
Yeah,
right? And I mean, this doctor is risking his whole life, but he knew that that was the right thing to do, even though I'm sure they were telling him, don't do this because
yeah,
that's not working. But he knew in his heart and his soul that, okay, well, you know what, this is more important for me to help people than my career, really.
yeah.
So that's just I love
Well,
about
yeah. These
somebody.
if you do find a doctor like that, I mean that's that's a needle in a haystack. But
Yeah,
when he's found out, and he goes against the narrative, they will shut him down. Like they'll go after him. Like they won't have it. They don't like people going off script. Like you got to stay
yeah,
with the
man.
program.
Yeah, but see, but that's what the changes are made, man. When you don't stick to the program, and you
Exactly.
do what's right, and you say what you believe that's right, right?
Yep.
Even though if it doesn't go with anybody else around you, hey,
That's what it takes.
that's what it takes exactly.
Yeah.
All right,
Hey,
let's get going. We gotta get Osiris through this
Let's
routine.
go.
We got 35 minutes. So let's
all
start
right,
with
so
the first pushes. Salute, G-Bay. Giba. 5 push-ups, 10 pull-ups, 5 dips. Yo,
5 push-ups.
remember, put your hands like this on the push-ups. We're gonna hit these triceps
On,
crazy.
My already been hit up, though. This past
on,
few days.
hey Gus, on all of the push-ups we're going like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try, but
Yeah.
as
Okay.
long as you can. You don't have to.
So 5.
5, 5, 10, 5. Chin-ups. 10 chin-ups.
Oh yeah, 10 chin-ups. And then
5 bench dips or regular
5.
dips.
Yeah, 5.
Okay. See, diamond style. Everybody else
fact,
said,
talking about G-Bay coming through, I glanced through some article earlier where it was talking about their governor or president or something like that, which was a controversial president, you know, where he was against of a lot of stuff. I should have read that article better, man. I just glanced through it, but it was talking about how he's becoming so popular. Maybe Jive can explain to us a little bit about him. I forget his name. Yeah, I can't remember. But he was say about the Netherlands. He was talking about the Netherlands. 10?
yeah, Sam, Vinny, I just see you doing push-ups. What were you doing?
I did my dips first. I thought it was dips first. So I went 5 dips, 10 chins,
Oh,
and 5
you're
push.
right. No, I did it wrong. It's dips first. Okay,
This
Okay.
first?
that's my fault. Yeah,
I
dips first.
Oh wait.
okay.
That don't count, Double O. Sorry.
So we're doing 5 again.
All right,
Dips
no,
first?
no. 10 dips, 10 chin-ups, 10 push-ups. Good catch, Vinny. That's my fault.
Okay.
10
Okay.
dips, 10 pulls.
That's good. Yeah,
All right.
that's my fault, guys.
Ten.
10 chin-ups.
All right, 10. Chin.
Yeah, these push-ups be having my elbows clicking. I agree there.
Let's see.
They have a political group which is far right and racist, becoming the greatest group in their country. Mm.
Right. Anybody that has considered right, that's considered right or conservative, is automatically racist. That's how they play it.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Well, the other guy too. They had a guy like that down in Argentina. They're calling him the Argentinian Trump.
Oh,
I
shit.
see him. He went on a rant, but they only say that because he went on a rant. And didn't he win the election?
Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah. And they're going crazy over it now. They're going crazy. It's the end of the world.
Yeah. They're trying to form their own government. 15 dips, 10 chin-ups, 15 push-ups.
15 dips.
They can form their own. They don't have to form a government. They can take over the government. Do you have a democracy there, or how does it work?
I think it is a democracy.
Yeah, I think so too. Because is Netherlands part of NATO? If it's part of NATO, that means there's a democracy. And if there's no democracy, that's how you have civil wars. But if there's a democracy, all you need is the majority in votes. It could be like an independent party. You have enough racists, you have a racist government. That's how it works. If they are in fact racist, and are they really racist, or they just have a problem with the immigrants coming fleeing from Ukraine? That's what's happening. You have an uptick of immigrants, possibly illegally, and they might not like it. They might not be racist. They just may support their country. It becomes a fine line. Do you support your country or do you support humanity as a whole? And whatever you really feel is going to be your view on immigration.
Bro, you must support your country first. And look, it comes from an immigrant myself. Okay? If I understand this, man, as an immigrant, you know, you gotta support where you live first. You gotta support your little space here first. Then you can support other people.
Right.
I disagree.
Democracy. You disagree?
You got to support the big picture first.
You can when you're not okay. It's like me giving advice to somebody if I'm not living the life. If I'm not putting these things in my brain and doing these exercises and I'm giving advice to somebody, how can I if I don't even know the experience of what it is to have that?
This is my question to you then,
Tell me.
Aldo. Can can you protect and support and share your fitness with somebody that has no understanding of fitness because they're just coming from, let's just call it obesity? Because you yourself are the country, and now do you still want to support the obese, or do you just want to take care of yourself
No, no,
singularly?
that's first. That's what I'm saying. This is
Yes.
first, then out here, right? Like, man, what? 6 years ago, I couldn't give a fucking advice on my mindset because I'm just, and I'm still doing it, obviously, right? It's on the work
20,
progress.
10, 20 while he tells us.
Yeah.
As
Keep telling us, Aldo.
I had to, I had to learn these things, and I'm still learning, and then I feel like, well, and I see somebody that's struggling with things that I struggle, right? Like I struggle with sadness all the fucking time, and I seen this, and sometimes I see it on people, and I'm like, hey, my bro, maybe you should, come out and do some push-ups, or man, I know this will help you if you start this, being more disciplined on your workouts, man. I know it will help you.
Double O?
They finished my polls.
You can't talk and pull, my brother?
All right.
It's got me thinking. Hold on.
Oh, man. That's what this is.
Ah, 20.
25, 10, 25, man.
I'm on 20 still.
I think that's a great analogy, Aldo. So if let's take it a little extreme, and maybe it won't work then, but let's say you're the only healthy person on the planet.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. I think you got to take care of the rest of the planet before you continue keeping your own physique pristine.
I agree. Otherwise,
but
you're
left with nothing.
You have
no,
to do
I
both.
agree 100%. But that's. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying
Do it later.
look, I couldn't be the only healthy person in Earth if I didn't work at it. Right? I had to work at it a long time. Then I get it. Then I see the homie over here with a belly fat. I'm like, yo, homie, let's do some pull-ups. Let's do some push-ups, some sit-ups, whatever we gotta do. So let's run.
Yeah.
But I have to be here first, right? Like I see here though in America, how like a lot of shit is going on. We need money here, right? There's a lot of people, homeless veterans, right?
Oh, I know. Well, we got a lot of
I
problems
mean,
here.
yeah, exactly. So how about we focus on these here first? And I think that's what the anger of most people comes from, when it comes to all these things going on. Like, how about we do this and then we go around and help? Because, man, believe it or not, most of the world looks up to America. At least that's what I think, right? Living here, I don't know if it's another countries like GFTS would know. What do
That
they
used
see
to
us
be
from
true.
there?
That used to be true.
Yeah.
But does anybody know how much money we have sent to Ukraine? And 25, 10, 25,
Billions.
brother.
Let's go.
Billions.
So are you
Tens of
opposed to
billions.
are you opposed
Yes.
to okay, talk about it. 25, 10, 25.
25.
And Ukraine is not a part of NATO. And those refugees are fleeing right into G-Bay's backyard. And you know what? Maybe the alternative to the immigration is exactly what happens in Israel and Palestine. There ain't no immigration over there. 25.
All right, I got to offer another potential piece to the equation. What if your ability to be in great shape had a cost to other people's ability to be in great shape? I.e., when you're solely getting in your own great shape, it is further deteriorating other people being in shape. Not 1-to-1 ratio, obviously, but a piece. That makes sense?
Well,
No, I need a. No, I don't. Will you?
but Derek, following that train of thought, like where does it end? Like how much of my well-being am I to sacrifice for somebody else? Now, all four of us right now on this thing, all four of us right now live in a house, right? I guarantee when you went to bed last night, you lock the doors and you keep your windows locked. When you go someplace and park your car, you lock it. You don't just get out with the windows down and leave the keys in it and say to somebody, hey, here's my car. If you need a ride somewhere, you go take it. If you saw somebody destitute in the street and they needed to go someplace, you would say, get in my car, I'll take you and I'll help you. If you're sitting in your house tonight having dinner with your family and 5 strangers come walking up to your door and just walk in, sit down at the table and start helping themselves to the food, you're going to go, wait, who the fuck are you? Like, where are you from? I don't even know you. What are you doing here? You know, on the flip side, if it was somebody that you knew needed help, you said, hey, come to my house tonight and I'll help you. I'll give you some food. I'll try and do what I can for you. Like, where does it end? Like, you know, I have a responsibility to take care of here, my house, my family, right? I can help people. I should help people when and if I can. But unfortunately, my responsibility isn't to wake up every day and that's the problem with a lot of people. All these social justice warriors are out there marching with signs and you should do this and you should think like this and you should, and your life is a fucking mess. Like people, that's why they tell you on the airplane when the oxygen mask comes down, first thing you do is put the oxygen mask on yourself so you can breathe. Because if you can't breathe, you can't help the people that are with you. Right?
But we're all well beyond, I'm going to guess, in the homes that we're in and the places we are in life, we're all doing way better than just breathing oxygen. We're doing way better than just surviving. We're fucking thriving like kings.
Yeah.
So maybe that quantity, there's some balance between there, I guess is what I'm saying.
Okay, so then everybody talks about the whole immigration thing and the people, they will literally, they're still doing it. They're putting people on buses and just dropping them off all over the country. Now, You go to, say, Massachusetts, one of the most liberal states in the country, and they what's his name? I think it was Abbott. I don't remember if it was DeSantis or Abbott. They bust a bunch of people up to Martha's Vineyard. Those people lost their fucking shit. You talk about people that are thriving like kings. Obama lives on Martha's Vineyard. Obama lives on Martha's Vineyard. And it's very well-to-do people. So how come they didn't welcome those people in open arms? What they did was they said, we can't take care of these people. We're not equipped for this. And they put them on a fucking bus and shipped them right back out.
Yep.
So, you know,
I think that's
everybody.
That's an example of what I'm saying, though. I think the more you're thriving,
talk to us all.
you're willing to balance it out.
Talk to us all.
Yes,
I'm gonna get my 30.
You know, getting fit and talking shit is inexclusive. That's 30. You just said NATO is evil. Why do you think NATO is evil? And what's the point where it starts getting rid? And Chris says, fitness can also be humble. Add to the word instead of taking away from it. Like the Kung Fu Buddha. I mean, compassion can also be an element within fitness as a holistic.
All right, that's hitting hard now. Biceps just blew up.
I'll take some water.
Oh boy, that hurt. That hurt.
Yeah. I felt that one.
35, 40, 45, 50. 4 more sets. These are the hardest. I can hear the water pouring. How you guys feel? Pump crazy yet? It's about to get ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm feeling those pushes different too with my hands in that position.
Yeah.
That's definitely a different feeling.
Shout out to Double O for that one.
I feel like it hits the chest for me more.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, that's what I'm definitely feeling it.
Yeah.
Right here in my chest more. Derek, are your hands east and west? They're not back, right? They're east and west.
I try and go.
Were you going back?
As I can.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna try.
Possible.
But I also try and put them as far back as I can. Like down the body.
Right. Uh-huh.
So down here versus up here.
Right.
35?
35.
Yeah. Take your
This
time.
one, nice stuff. The bench dips is hitting the tricep differently too. This is like a whole new workout. The same concept.
You guys starting 35?
Yeah.
Guess so.
That's not fair.
All right. 35.
Hold on. Crazy. 20.
Ah.
Uh, 30.
Breaking.
Eight.
Still unbroken, Gusto?
Nah, I broke. I broke.
Pump is ridiculous.
35.
Hey, Chris.
I like that I'm targeting the muscles differently. I can really feel the difference.
Yeah.
Even the chin-ups.
Yeah.
The
I
pump
think
is
the
different
combo.
than this.
You were right with the chin up switch. It fit in good. It's like
Just as tough.
there.
Because if you're hitting your chest even more. Chin-ups develop your chest. A lot of people don't realize that. Especially the closer grip you do. You definitely develop your chest.
I barely do that right now. The pump is
I try to keep
ridiculous.
my hands as close as possible. Everybody's ready for 40?
No, a little bit.
Let's see what Vinny has to say real quick.
Okay.
A little bit.
Wait, hold on. My earphones are clogged. Give me 2 or 3 minutes and get these unclogged here. Hold on.
Make sure you do it right, Vin. Get those things fixed right.
Yeah. It was great.
How you doing, Aldo?
I'm doing great.
How's that cold feel out there now?
Man, you know what? I'm geared up. I only feel it on my toes and my nose. But look at this. You see?
Super gloves.
Got the gloves.
Got those gloves, yeah.
The middens of games.
Yeah.
I mean,
Freaking Gain Snowman.
Those are intermittent games.
it's definitely not the same as in the summer, you know, when the sun is out. It's not the same motivation.
Yeah.
Or how can I say it, man? The feeling, the vibe, that's it. It's not the same vibe when the sun is rising up and I get the sun on my skin. It's not the same, man. Like winter for me is hard to make myself, because that's what it comes to, man. I know my last name is Motivation, but it's more about forcing my fucking self, because I know that what it does for me, right? It's a lot of forciation. How do you say it? Forcing.
Yeah.
Shit.
When I see those guys like down in Florida, even Derek, I mean, you're out there, you got beautiful weather, but like you know, Timothy, Golden Lotus, even Euro, when you see him out there on those bars, the trees are still green and it's nice and warm out. They got no shirt on. I mean, I'm really envious of those guys. That feels good. That is a whole nother world.
You know,
And to have that all year round.
Yeah.
You burn more fat in the cold when training in the cold.
What about
That's
it?
true.
And it strengthens your mentality.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The mentality.
You know?
Yeah, definitely.
It's easy to get soft here.
Man. And no, it's easier here because you see outside and you're like, man, fuck this. I ain't coming up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's easier to
that's
do
a
it,
good
you know?
point.
You mean, wait, Aldo, you mean you're not fighting off the crowd to get to the pull-up bar?
Oh, man. Man.
You don't have to take a number to get to the bars?
Not even on a sunny day.
Yeah, no, you know, you already see me, man. This thing be lonely over here.
Yeah.
Just me.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Going. My muscles are getting cold
40?
now. Yeah, 40.
40.
40.
40.
All right. 40. Ah.
Ooh-wee.
Ah. 40. All right. 40. All right. Ah. 15.
Anyone.
Ah. 30. Ah. 30. Uy.
Too strict. That's a job by.
Ah. All right. Ah.
7 minutes.
Ah.
15. You started 45, oh?
No. Finish at 40. I got 4
Ah.
push-ups.
Shit. Ah. Man. Ah.
Glorious.
I thought it was gonna be easier like this. What the fuck? Ah, shit.
It was not.
It is not.
It's a good one. Ah. Oh, tricep, shit.
Yeah, it's in the tricep. I do feel it in my chest now that
Yeah.
my
Hey, man. But we started with talking about what was it, Gus?
What's happening?
What's happening? What's happening, Gus?
We're happening. Life's happening.
It's all always only happening right now.
Life happens. 45, boys?
45, sir.
45.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, 32. Shit. I broke. Uh, 45. 45. Good morning. Good. How you doing? 45.
Yo,
45.
this combination is crazy because when you do the bench dips, you're kind of targeting your upper back. And when you're doing the chin-ups, you're targeting your lats a lot more. So you're really hitting your back a little, twice as heavy. And then when you're doing the plank, you're hitting your triceps and your chest in a different way. And it really complements the bench dips again with the way you're hitting the triceps. And then all three together is just freaking game. 45.
Uh, 27.
23.
40. 40. 40. 45. Ah.
45. That's it. Game's loading. Let's go. That's all.
Yeah.
How you doing over there? Stretching your wrist?
Stretching. Debating my life.
Okay.
Pump is insane, bro. My back, tricep, and my chest. All right, equally confused.
Hey, the pull-ups go in the middle, huh?
Yeah.
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 Oh man, I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
What have you been doing?
You did the set already.
I've been doing dips, push-ups, then chin-ups.
At least those chins give you that 30-second break with the chins.
Man,
I
I'm
mean,
like, why are these push-ups? Huh?
your pushers got to be kicking your ass.
Hell yeah! I'm like, man, these push-ups hurting so goddamn much. Oh man.
Well, the good,
Ah.
hey Aldo,
Huh.
Aldo, the good news is moving forward, you corrected yourself. The bad news is this is the last set.
Oh man. Oh
You might as well finish how you started.
yeah, I am. Oh man, I'm like, man, why my
Hey,
triceps feel like they're gonna not?
oh, it's 8 o'clock on the dot. You gonna
Yeah,
go or you wanna finish your set?
I got to
Okay,
keep my
hard
word
in.
to the wife.
All right, games, bro. You always
Yeah,
But
I'll send you guys the
All
video
right.
of my 50.
You know what? We'll do your set for you. Let's do
Well,
50, 10, 50 twice.
All right. Well,
well,
I'll
We'll do
still send you
your
let's do
mine.
that. All
good.
right. All right.
well, we'll take the 240 in place of this one set.
Okay.
That 240 is going to get you getting a lot of mileage out of that 240, my friend.
As always, thank you, brothers. Have a great rest
All right.
of your day. Thanks to everybody out there watching. Hope you got something good from this. You know, whether it's self-motivation or others, both parts are important.
Yes, sir.
Salute, y'all.
Salud, all. Thank you, man. Have a good walk. All
Thank
right.
you.
50, 10, 50.
50, 10. All right. Old dog already started.
Yeah.
30.
50, 10, 50.
30. 30.
Yeah.
50.
50 push-ups.
Yeah.
'Really, I got a stupid question that only makes sense if you really factor in some things. What do you think will be heavier? If heavier is 50 pounds. If I put a 45 with a 5 pound plate or two 25 pound plates, because I know it's the same weight, but I think it's going to distribute differently.
I think the two plates would be more, distributed more evenly, right? If I had a chance, I'd go with the two plates.
Two even plates would be
I
better
think.
than.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
All right. Oh shit.
How you feeling?
Man.
That is a good set.
Uh-huh.
Very sustainable. I don't know if he made it up or got it from somewhere, but he sent it to me. And they basically been sending me all the routines I've been doing, really. I've been hitting crazy. Every one of them. Even the so-called easy ones.
There's a lot to be said for that hand position too, because I definitely, no doubt, feel that way more in my chest with those push-ups, without a doubt.
I'm gonna look it up. I feel it also. So let's do all set. I don't know if you want to split it. There's three of us. One does the dips, one does the pull-ups, one does the push-ups, or we all do all three.
Let's just all do
Let's
it.
just all three. All three. Last set.
Y'all ready?
Let's go.
Damn. You sure you don't want to take a break?
It's almost over. Yeah, my dogs are barking too. On my headset. Listen, Gide. I think that's when we stop talking. What number am I on? I haven't done deadlift in a while. So focus on this. I think I'm on 20, I'll say.
Last number I heard you say was 20.
Yeah, I think I'm on 20.
Ah, ah,
37.
ah, ah, shit.
37.
Ah, 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 ah.
23.
Shout out to G-Bay. Always working hard, man.
He's the hardest worker.
Uh-huh. Ah. Ah. Ah.
50.
Man. Ah. Ah.
All right.
He is real Netherlands Gainbros.
Fuck. Man.
All right.
Ah.
G-Base Goosen Bros.
Ah.
Goosen Bros.
Oh, man.
Great workout, guys.
Yep.
That was nice. That was super nice.
Shout out, brother Derek. I watched him powering through it this morning. I said I got to give that one a shot.
This one you saw?
Yeah, he was actually. Well, I saw him doing it last night, and then this morning I watched a little bit more. And he's another one. You know, he's out there doing it. He's not fighting the crowds in the park.
No.
He's the only guy out there.
Yeah.
He's like the last man standing.
No, there
working
was
his
a
ass off.
There was a 91-year-old woman who started.
Oh,
showing
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
What
Trying to
happened?
get some dips in.
Wait, what happened?
In the end of one of his
I didn't see.
a 91-year-old woman, she came up in a wheelchair, came out and started doing the split on the dip. She
Oh,
dip bar, started showing out. Salute to her.
Yeah,
you
no
ain't
doubt,
kidding,
man.
man.
That was nice.
Holy
That was nice
shit.
to see.
91.
Wow. Holy
And
shit.
you complaining about what, Odo?
What's that?
You change your name to middle-aged dog.
I know. Well, yeah, compared to that 91-year-old out there getting money.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad to have you back, man. We missed you.
Yeah, my Sundays aren't right without you guys. I'm telling you. I always feel better when I'm with you guys in the morning. Believe me when I tell you that, it's the truth.
Same.
We appreciate it.
It's a
Thank
nice
you.
Sunday, man.
Yeah. It's always great.
But I'm always lurking in the back watching you guys work on video. So I always got YouTube to stay in touch with you guys. See what you're up to.
We
Let me see what these guys are up to. Always.
You're working. Freaking Aldo been training in the dark, but he's been getting busy.
Yep.
Always,
I know
man. Hey, man.
Aldo's always doing something.
Hey, man, I be talking shit, bro. I gotta back it up.
That we all do. We all do,
You
man.
know what I mean? Can't be out here saying nothing and then I ain't even doing nothing, man. So, hey.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for joining. It was a great conversation. We really hit on some nice topics. That was a great what's happening, Aldo. It really triggered some good dialogue. And it's very interesting because we have people like Chris is in Germany. G-Bay's in the Netherlands. We're in America. Like, there's a lot of, things that we don't know, but that affects them that we don't know, and stuff that affects us that they don't know. So it's a great conversation to have, especially internationally. As we learn.
Yes, sir. It's
Yeah.
magnificent, man. It was another Sunday, man. We did both equivalent today. I felt like we talked
Yeah.
shit and we worked out like a muffle, man. So that was a
Yeah.
beautiful
Good
Sunday,
set.
man. Shout out
Yeah.
to all the game bro Gusto, man, and all the brothers on the other side, Osiris. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate y'all.
Peace,
All right,
guys.
brothers.
James.
Everybody stay well.
God bless you.
Later.